December 7, 1941. The Japanese unleash a devastating attack against Pearl Harbor, dealing a painful blow to the Pacific Fleet. More than 2,000 American servicemen perish while attempting to repel the onslaught. And although the attack fails to knock out the strategically important aircraft carriers, it succeeds in shaking the American people to the core. Entering the war is no longer a choice. It is a necessity. On December 11, Nazi Germany declares war against the United States. Just a few days later, Operation Paukenschlag is put in motion by the commander of U-boats, Karl Dönitz. This long-range operation is an attempt to cripple the U.S. merchant fleet, which holds a key role in supplying Great Britain in its struggle against Hitler. All along the U.S. East Coast, German U-boats sink hundreds of American tankers and cargo ships, slowly tightening the noose around the neck of Great Britain. It is clear that without American support to their war effort, Britain's survival will be measured not in months, but in weeks. With the majority of its might focused on fighting the Japanese in the Pacific, the U.S. Navy is left with very few anti-submarine vessels available for the Atlantic theater, not even remotely enough to introduce an efficient convoy system that could protect the merchant fleet from the U-boats. The bloodbath continues for months, and the fire from burning tankers becomes a common sight from the shores of the East Coast. The survival of Great Britain now hangs by a thread. Finally, in May 1942, the U.S. Navy manages to muster enough anti-submarine ships to put the convoy system into effect. Now, with the help of the Royal Canadian Navy, merchant ships are escorted along the U.S. coast to form convoys around Newfoundland. Only then are they ready, having been joined by their guardian angels, to set out on the perilous journey across the Atlantic. At last, the Steel Wolves of Dönitz will be facing a challenge. They are about to meet a whole new breed of enemy. Fast, maneuverable, and more than capable of sending a submarine to the bottom. The Fletcher-class destroyer.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 274. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge combat. New contact from sonar. Bearing 274. Range 2,900 yards. I designate contact able. Time 22:32.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 273. Range 2,800 yards.
Lookouts. Anything at 273.
I see nothing. Bearing 273.
Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 272. Range 2,600 yards.
Officer of the deck, set general quarters.
Set general quarters. Aye. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. Set conditions zebra throughout the ship. Estimated depth.
Stern depth charge detail manned and ready. Main battery ports manned and ready. Engineering officer of the watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 271. Range 2,500 yards.
Very well.
Estimated depth shallow.
271.
Course 271.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 269. Range 2,300 yards. Bearing steady.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Able.
Roger. Antler attacking contact. Able.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 268. Range 2,000 yards. Bearing steady.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 7. Range
1,800 yards. Bearing steady. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 7. Range 1,500 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 6. Range 1,300 yards. Very strong propeller noise. 2, 6, 6. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 4. Range 1,000 yards. Bearing steady.
2, 6, 4. Course 2, 6, 4. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 3. Range 700 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Course 2, 6, 3. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 6, 0. Range 500 yards.
Estimated depth
Shallow.
0. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support, over convoy. ETA, 30 minutes.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 5, 1. Range 200 yards.
New course 2, 5.
Bearings drifting left.
2, 5, 1. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 1, 9, 0. Range 100 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Contact making a
Fire 2.
right turn.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able. Bearing 1, 2, 2. Range 100 yards. From Bloodhound. 1/3. All engines ahead 1/3.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 1, 1.
Fire 2.
Range 200 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 9, 5. Range. Fire 300 yards. Wake on right cut. Contact making a sharp fire turn. Head 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
Ready depth charges. Medium fire 2. Combat sonar. Fire 3. Able. Now bears 0, 8, 0. Range 400 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 055. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Aye, sir.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 035. Range 300 yards.
Weak propeller noise. Contact making a sharp right turn.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 031. Range 100 yards. Weak propeller noise.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 031. Last range 100 yards.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
All engines back 2/3. Aye, sir. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 166. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. All engines back 1/3.
All engines back 1.
Bloodhound, this is Antler.
Antler now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 113. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able. Last known at bearing 090. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing 091. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 134. Range 3,200 yards.
Bridge, combat. New contact from sonar. Bearing 134.
Range 3,200 yards. I designate
Contact. Able. Time 21:47.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 134. Range 3,000 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
3,100 yards from guide.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to station bearing 137. Range 3,100 yards from guide.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Able.
Roger. Antler engaging contact.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 134. Range
2,700 yards. Estimated depth
shallow.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 133. Range 2,400 yards. Bearing steady.
Course 133. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 132. Range 2,200 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support. Over convoy. ETA 30 minutes.
Ready
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 132. Range 1,900 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 131. Range 1,700 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Course 131. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 130. Range 1,400 yards.
Aye, sir.
Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 128. Range 1,100 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 127. Range 900 yards. Bearing steady.
7. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 124. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 119. Range 400 yards. Bearing steady.
Aye, sir.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 101. Range 100 yards. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Bearings drifting left. Fire 2. All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Contact making a sharp right turn. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 005. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 017. Range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able. Bearing 021. Range 100 yards. From Bloodhound.
Strong propeller noise. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Combat
Shallow
sonar.
pattern.
Contact. Able. Now bears 019. Range 200 yards. Estimated depth medium. Fire 2. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 340. Range 200 yards.
Fire 1.
Bearings drifting right. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 304. Range 300 yards. Contact decreasing depth. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 266. Range 200 yards. Bearings drifting left. Contact making a sharp right turn. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 168. Range 100 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Last bearing 168. Last range 200 yards. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Fire 3.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 101. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 071. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 071.
Course 071. Aye, sir.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc. 094 through 184.
Combat sonar.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 049. Range 600 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc. 022 through 112.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 02. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 035. Range 600 yards. Strong propeller noise. 035.
Course 035. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 021. Range 500 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able. Last known at bearing 018. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 014. Range 400 yards. Estimated depth medium. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 021. Range 200 yards. Bearings drifting right.
Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able. Bearing 046. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. At 1/3.
All engines
Fire
at
2.
1/3.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 152. Range 100 yards. 3. Bearings drifting right.
5, 2. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead.
Ready depth charges.
Aye, sir.
Medium pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Fire 2. Now bears 166. Range 200 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Aye, sir.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. 9-5.
1-9-5.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Layer 2. Combat sonar. Layer 3. Able. Now bears. 2-7. Range. 300 yards. Estimated depth. Shallow. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines ahead full. All combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing. 2-5-0. Last range. 200 yards. 2.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact.
Layer 3.
Bearing 2-7-6. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing, 2-6-4. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 0-2-2. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
2. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 0-5-2. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 0-5-8. Range 700 yards.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc. 3-5-1-2-0-8-1. Investigating arc. 3-5-1 through 0-8. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0-7-5. Range 800 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 0-7-8. Range 800 yards from Bloodhound.
Contact making a sharp left turn. Very strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on
Combat sonar.
Contact. Able. Now bears 0-8-6. Range 700 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
6. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0-8-4. Range 500 yards. Bearing steady. Contact making a sharp right turn.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0-7-6. Range 300 yards. Wake on right cut.
6. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0-6-1. Range 200 yards. Wake on right cut.
Aye, sir.
Layer 1. All engines stop.
All engines
Ready
stop.
depth charges.
Aye, sir.
Shallow pattern. Layer 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0-1-7. Range 30 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
All engines ahead. 1-1.
All engines ahead, 1/3.
Ready depth
Aye, sir.
charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing, 2-3-2. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Layer 2. Now bears 0-1-8. Range 100 yards. Layer 1. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 0-1-8. Last layer 2. 30 yards. Bearings drifting left. Surface radar. 3. Contact. Bearing 2-2-9er. Range 4,000. 1,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Able, bearing 224. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 229. Range 4,300 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 22:05.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Able, last known at bearing 210. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
General Grant has been torpedoed and is taking on water. We've lost General Grant. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Warship, CBDR. Bearing 301. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Able, unknown results.
All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full. Aye, sir.
Lost contact. Baker, last bearing 225. Last range 3,100 yards.
Course 270. Aye, sir.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Antler engaging.
New course 040. Course 040. Aye, sir. All engines ahead 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 3062126.
Active search 306 through 126. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 096. Range 1,100 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 105. Range 900 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 110. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady. Course 110. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 119. Range 400 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
19. Course 119. Aye, sir.
Contact combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 142. Range 200 yards. Bearings drifting right.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines ahead 1/3.
All
Fire
engines
2.
1/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears
Fire 3.
4. Range 100 yards. Strong propeller noise.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 273. Range 200 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Fire 3.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 292. Range 300 yards. Strong
Fire
propeller
1.
noise.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines ahead 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
Fire 2. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 310. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Bloodhound, you're clear to engage.
Roger. Antler engaging.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to assigned station.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 341. Range 200 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2.
Bloodhound. This is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker.
Fire
Bearing
3.
223. Range 2,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 130.
Fire 3.
Range 200 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 202. Range
Fire 1.
7,600 yards.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing
Fire 2.
147. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge,
Fire
copy.
3.
Contact from sonar. Bearing 147. Range 2,900 yards. I designate contact dog. Time 22:13. Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 202. Range 7,600 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 22:13.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Sounds of torpedo tube outer doors opening. Torpedo in the water.
Antler reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to new station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Red Oak, has been torpedoed and is on fire.
Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Antler taking station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound.
Torpedo in the water.
To station, bearing 146, range 2,500 yards from guide.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to station bearing 146, range 2,500 yards from guide.
Antler.
We've lost Red Oak. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 227, range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound.
New course 160. Course 160. Aye, sir.
Saginaw Empress has been torpedoed and is on fire.
Torpedo in the water.
We've lost Saginaw Empress. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, unknown results.
Sergeant Sullivan is sinking. We've lost Sergeant Sullivan. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 0362.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 310. Last range 1,000 yards. Combat sonar. Investigating arc 103 through 193.
Sonar I. Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 06125151. Active search 061 through 151. Aye, sir.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Baker.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Baker. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker. Bearing 254. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc 1202210. Investigating arc 118 through
2 9, 8.
Aye, sir. All engines ahead, 1/3.
All engines ahead, 1/3. Aye, sir.
Rising Star is sinking. We've lost Rising Star. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 267. Range 2,700 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker, bearing 267. Range 2,700 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 267. Range 2,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Mississippi Delta has been torpedoed and is on fire.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat.
We've lost Mississippi Delta. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 226. Last range 1,500 yards.
Black Cat reporting. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support on station. Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area ahead of convoy.
Contact making a sharp left turn. Course combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 234. Range 1,500 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, unknown results.
Stand by to fire. Load illumination.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 242. Range 1,400 yards. Bearing steady.
Illuminate 2, 4, 3. Load point detonation.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 247. Range 1,300 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 250. Range 1,100 yards. Bearing steady.
Course 250.
Course 250. Aye, sir. New course 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 251. Range 1,000 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing 251. Last range 900 yards. Bearing steady. All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 283. Range 1,800 yards.
Aye, sir.
New course 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 285. Range 1,600 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 285. Last range 1,500 yards.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Charlie, bearing 248. Range 400 yards.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 247. Range 300 yards.
Bearing steady. Contact making a sharp right turn. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 247. Range 100 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Sounds of torpedo tube outer doors opening. Torpedo in the water.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 269. Range 30 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker, bearing 300. Range 1,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Very strong propeller noise. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Back contact making a sharp left turn. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 266. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth. Torpedo in the water. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 260. Range 300 yards. Bearing steady. New course 070. Course 010. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 258. Range. Fire 200 yards. Contact increasing depth. Contact making a sharp right turn. Fire 3. Torpedo in the water. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 265. Range 300 yards. Strong propeller noise.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 270. Range 100 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Turning tide is sinking.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern at 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Ready depth charges. Shallow
Combat sonar. Contact.
Charlie now bears 280. Range 100 yards.
African treasure is sinking. We've lost. Turning tide. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Very strong propeller noise. Fire 3. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
We've lost. African treasure. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 263. Range 30 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Fire 3. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Contact making a sharp right to combat sonar. Contact. Charlie now bears 136. Range 30 yards. Wake on right cut. Fire 3. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. 100 yards. Bearing fire 3. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. New course. 0, 6, fire 2. Course 0, 6, 8. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie. Now bears. 0, 2, 3. Range. 200 yards. Fire 3. Contact decreasing depth. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing. Fire 0, 2, 3. Last range. 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 0, 4, 5. 2. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker, bearing 0, 4, 5. Range 400 yards from
Fire 3.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 0, 4, 3. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 0, 3.
Fire 2. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 3.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact, dog.
Roger. Antler attacking contact. Dog. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Baker, debris sighted. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 0, 6, 6. Range 2,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 232. Range 7,600 yards from guide.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to station bearing 232. Range 7,600 yards from guide.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Able.
Roger. Antler engaging.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 2-0-0-2-0-2-0.
Active search 2-0-0 through 0-2-0. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 232. Range 400 yards. 3-2. Course 232. Aye, sir. All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 220. Range 600 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 201. Range 700 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 097. Range 1,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 183. Range 800 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 198. Range 1,100 yards. Strong propeller noise. New course 18. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 169. Range 700 yards. Contact decrease. Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 191. Last range 900 yards. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, oil slick sighted.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 163. Range 500 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. New course 163. Course 163. Aye, sir. Combat sonar.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 161. Range 400 yards.
Bearing steady.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 160. Range 200 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Contact making a sharp right turn.
Fire 2.
Contact making a sharp right combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 161. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth.
New course 161. Course ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Aye, sir. All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Combat
Fire 2.
Baker. Now bears 174. Range 100 yards. Wake up left cut.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 180. Range 100 yards. Wake on left cut.
Fire 1.
Making a sharp right turn.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 03. Range
Fire 1.
100 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
Fire 2.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 043. Range 1,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 229. Range 100 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 1. Fire 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 246. Range 100 yards. Estimated depth. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 2, 6, 3. Fire 3. 100 yards. Wake on left cut. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2. All engines stop. Contact making a sharp left turn.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 117. Range 30 yards. Wake on right cut. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Fire 3. 1, 2, 1. Range 100 yards. Wake on right cut. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 038. Range 1,500 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 110. Range 200 yards. Wake on right cut. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Fire 3. Now bears 098. Range 300 yards. Bearing drifting left. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 074. Range 400 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, debris sighted.
Red, starboard lookout. Object 1 out to the horizon. Bearing 108. Appears to be Periscope feather.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 049. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Fire.
Contact making a sharp right turn. New course 048. Course 048. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 013. Range 100 yards.
Strong propeller noise.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker.
Fire 2.
013. Last range 100 yards.
Fire 3. New course 013. Course 013. Aye, sir. All engines back 2/3.
All engines back 2/3. Aye, sir.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Red, starboard lookout. Object 1 half to the horizon. Bearing 140. Appears to be Periscope feather.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 038.
Fire.
Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 038.
Fire.
Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 038. 3, 8. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog. Last zone at bearing 0, 3, 8. Range 1,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog. Bearing 0, 3, 7. Range 1,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire. 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 Fire.
New course. 1, 2, 0. Course 1, 2, 0. Aye, sir.
Fire.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Fire. Fire.